Fluffington, how's it going? How are you doing today? Good to see you. Oh, wait a second. You ran the cat off there, Fluffington. Good grief. He doesn't work at Chick-fil-A. Where you going? Where you going? You hide under the truck, that's safe. Hey guys, I was thinking about something and it seemed more and more obvious. I was watching Mike Rowe talk. This is the guy from Dirty Jobs. I really like when he speaks because he talks about the skilled trades in a real positive light. Talks about how the skilled trades are an integral part of our society, which got me thinking. And we talk about politics. We talk about the presidential election, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Apologize for the camera shaking a little bit. We talk about those things and we forget that the most powerful thing in our country is the people, and that's sort of cliche. We the people control the country, but we really do, especially those of us who work in the middle class jobs that we have. I'm middle class, a lot of the guys watching are middle class. We really have more power than we even recognize, I think. Because what happens, the government's gone through shutdowns before. Remember back in the 90s, just recently, they would have government shutdowns when they couldn't reach their budget agreements. Everybody would have their panties in a bunch. So they'd say, we're going to shut down the government. And it would be this big dark cloud looming, and they would shut down for a while. And, the only thing that would really take a big impact was social services. And working guys typically aren't on social services. And most of the working, contributing public is not on social services, barring those who have disability and things like that. But you have, what happened if the working guys said the same thing? Said, we're not going to go into work today. We're just going to sit out today and not do anything. How soon would the country just crumble into nothing? How soon would the country just deteriorate, lose function, go into a depression? I don't think it would really take that long. The interesting thing is, government tries to win over the working people by giving them favors and talking about how the rich are bad, the 1%ers are evil, they're looking out for themselves. Well, I have bad news. I believe that the government are the ones that are looking out for themselves. To me, it seems like the government and the Democratic Party in particular is particularly adept at making sure this country stays enslaved to the government. Meaning the country will be on welfare or requiring social services in their daily lives. Now, I've seen the people out there that are on welfare and social services. There's a thin line where you pass out of that arena where you go from the government's giving you money, allowing you to live, and if you make a little bit too much money, all of a sudden you get to this cliff where you're paying for all your stuff all of a sudden, and it's completely impossible. So it kind of ushers you back and, it kind of encourages you to stay on social services. And I think that's the way the government enslaves the people. So they can't do what they want. They can't get their voice out. If the working guy stayed home from work, that would get the word out real fast. If the government shuts down, yeah, it's bad, but it's not the end of the world. If the working guy shut down, it is the end of the world.